The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, Paul Reed. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At point guard, Tyrese Maxey. At the other guard position, James Harden. At center, Joel Embiid. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 19, Jakob Poeltl. The other guard, 6'7", number 3, O.G. A 6'8" forward, number 4, Scott Moore. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. The head coach of your home team. Once again, give it up for your Toronto Raptors!
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Look at the 76ers starting group. Out on the wings, Harden and Harris. Reed out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. And for the Raptors, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Poeltl. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple of weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. With the fadeaway. That one wide left. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Harden on the wing. There's the pass to Embiid. Over Siakam. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Toronto now.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Throw good, Siakam.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
And he makes both free throws. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
Now, here's Anunoby after the miss from Joel Embiid. Anunoby against Harden. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Harden the pass to Embiid. That one goes. Count it.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
Barnes looking around. Passes it to Anunoby. For three. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Schroeder kicks to Pirtle. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Harden. Anunoby sends it back. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Some numbers for Pirtle. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. And they recover it. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Some solid defense from Harris.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Embiid. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Over Pirtle. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
There's Siakam inside to stop the drought. And it's Schroeder missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Maxey passes to Harden. Floats one up, and the shot is good. Harden's got his second basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Barnes with it. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. Shots good by Siakam.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Here's Harris. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Anunoby has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid is guarded by Schroeder. Embiid, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Schroeder finds Siakam. Unloads from 13. 2 points. That one goes. Siakam's got 7.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Down low. A nice shot by Reed.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they just
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Raptors third.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
So it's Toronto now. It's a 5-point game. Schroeder kicks to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Good D by Harden.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here's Anunoby. No scoring in this one. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Barnes with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And the Raptors miss again. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. They get a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Siakam's got 9. The 76ers leading by 5. Harden looking it over. Dishes it to Reed. Here's Maxey. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's blocked. Schroeder against Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got his second bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. In close, he hits it. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
That one on Harris.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
They throw good. Siakam. Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. McDaniels comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. And then for Philadelphia, Bamba is checked in for Reed. Oubre comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Now, here's Siakam. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 12.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
The pass to Melton. That one misses. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Raptors trail by 4. To the paint. A nice shot by McDaniel.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Pass to Bamba. Outside, Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
On the wing, Melton. Pass to Maxey. Back to Melton. Over to the left wing. Oubre outside. Over Trent. Oubre, good.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes, and he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
Now, here's Siakam. 14 points from him the last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Left side, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's his first
attacking the rag to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Now here's Schroeder. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Count the basket.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Leading by 5. It's hauled in by Achua.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Here's
Melton. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Melton passes to Embiid. It's Beverly on the wing, defended by Trent. And Beverly kicks to Bamba. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Melton. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You simply can't give Melton these chances. He'll punish you for it.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
With 1 on the clock.
The nastiness, the edge, the tenacity, the ferocity that Beverly plays with, really admirable.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
Schroeder and Trent are the guards. There's Boucher out there with Porter. And it's Young in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. The first one falls. And a lot of speculation, GA, of what would happen with Harden. As of now, he remains a Sixer.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a new landing place for him. Many thought the Clippers would go after Harden, but for the time being, he's going for another round with Philly.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for titles.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Now, here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the dunk by Reed.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
That free throw good from Reed. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Trent against Harden. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Outside Porter. Here's Trent.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Moves back up. And Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Schroeder. It's deflected.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Beverly against Schroeder. Over Beverly. No good off the front iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Some changes for Toronto. Acapurdo comes in for Young. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Trent against Beverly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Toronto, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The free throw drops for Trent. Trent hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Bamba passes to Beverly. Back to Bamba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
That one is off.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Down low, Beverly. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Anunoby, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Harden. That's his second personal foul.
Raptors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for Toronto, OG Anunoby.
First free throw is good.
Trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Porter kicks to Barnes. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Still Raptors ball.
Siakam is jumped in for Toronto.
Raptors. Pascal Siakam.
Barnes against Harris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anunoby. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Porter against Maxey. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
On the way, Harris. Covered by Barnes. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Maxey looking it over.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Barnes kicks to Siakam. Bamba with the block. Now here is Harris. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Now Anunoby. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Anunoby against Harden. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Harris, good.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
Siakam for three. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Maxey. Six on the shot clock. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
Barnes finds Siakam. Tries from 16. Rebound by the 76ers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Raptors with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey. Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for Toronto, OG Anunoby.
And the first one drops.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua comes in for Chris Boucher. And McDaniels subbed in for Porter. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Oubre comes in for Paul Reed. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Here's Maxey. He has 6. And the pass to Harris. Inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Barnes.
For your Raptors, Dennis Schroeder.
And here's Maxey to the middle. Harris inside, covered by Siakam. Harris misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. Free throw good, Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Maxey hits them both. Raptors trail by 19. Now Siakam. He's got 12. Schroeder outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 76ers leading by 16. Maxey kicks to Harris. Back to Maxey. Good. Harris gets the assist. 10 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Passes it to Achua. And the rejection by Embiid. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 18. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Young's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby.
Gary Trent Jr.
Schroeder passes to Achua. To the paint. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you know, Young is no stranger to overcoming aggressive defense, guys. That's just an example of his experience coming into play.
Now here's Harris, covered by Achua. Another shot, and Harris puts it in. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Trent. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Embiid. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The 76ers leading by 18. Elton kicks to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now here's Schroeder. No good from 11 feet.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Elton kicks to Maxey. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Embiid. He's got 13, just 5 to shoot. Over Trent. Embiid, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And so it's Philadelphia cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 4 block shots, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack, get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Oubre out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Embiid in at center, locking down the middle. Here's Barnes. Chalk up 2 there. Barnes has got the first field goal of the second half for Toronto.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Reed is checked in for Kelly Oubre.
Paul Reed.
Six to shoot. Melton against Barnes. Melton, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Schroeder against Maxey. Got a piece of it. And now the 76ers on the break. Barnes against Melton. Harden with it. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Embiid inside. Siakam's there. Embiid no good.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys. Missing their first 4 attempts.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backdoor.
Pass to Melton. Here's Reed. And here's Embiid. Defended by Pirtle. Embiid against Pirtle. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one goes on Anunoby.
First team foul.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. And Embiid drops them both. A difficult situation for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Schroeder. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Schroeder's got his second bucket tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job, just bouncing off the floor there.
Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. And Embiid with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Throw good. Siakam. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Siakam hits them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Anunoby against Harden. Now the pass to Beverly. Kicks it out to Harden. 5 on the clock. For the 3. Good on the triple.
James Harden.
Harden's got 9.
You know, sometimes you're risking the blow-by or the drive-by if you play tight on Harden. Or like here, maybe he'll knock down a jumper right in your face. He's just got so many ways to hurt you. It's hard to guard him.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Here's Harris. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. Now, here's Beverly. He feeds it to Reed. Count that bucket. He has 7.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
Passes it to Pirtle. Schroeder up top, defended by Beverly. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto calls timeout. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And Porter subbed in for OG Anunoby. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Bamba's checked in for Paul Reed.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Down low, here's Porter. And the rejection by Embiid. Now the 76ers on the break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Well, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
First free throw is good.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Harden hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Schroeder to the inside. Birtle, the pass to Porter. Schroeder kicks to Boucher. Schroeder against Beverly. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Harris. The shot will not fall. Good D by Barnes. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Clark Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
Now here's Schroeder following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. From 12 feet out. And too long on the shot. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Inside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Bamba's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Achua, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Beverly dishes to Bamba. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Toronto.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And Toronto making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And Bamba drops them both. And here are the Raptors now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Trent. To the middle. Boucher kicks to Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Oubre with the steal. Rebound by the Raptors.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Back to Beverly. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Trent. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Oubre. Over Boucher. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And D'Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Boucher. Now McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Achua. Bamba with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's McDaniels. Clock at 2. Fires the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Boucher with the rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Passes to McDaniels. Trent with it. He's guarded by Melton. Poked away. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Melton against Trent. He kicks to Young. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Trent outside. Here's McDaniels. Trains the three-pointer. McDaniels got 9 points.
Thaddeus Young getting in the way of the defense there. Really solidly done on the screen.
Bamba passes to Oubre. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They get it back. Achua. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Boucher, covered by Oubre. McDaniels in the post. And there it is for him. McDaniels got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The pass to Embiid. Now here's Beverly. McDaniels defending. Beverly dishes to Embiid, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And then for Philadelphia, all Reed's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Maxey subbed in for Patrick Beverly. On defense, the Raptors. Elton kicks to Embiid. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Embiid's got 20.
The defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
Siakam looking around. To the wing on the left. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Maxey. Over to the wing. Embiid wide open. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McDaniels, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Young. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Dick. Then it's Porter. And it's Koloko in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Dick with it, guarded by Green. Here's Koloko. 4 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Dick can't get it to go.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, the defense that time really challenging Danny Green, but didn't faze him at all. Still got it up and in.
Here's Dick. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Embiid. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
McDaniels passes to Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. Shoots. And the Raptors miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Daniel House, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for McDaniels. And then for Philadelphia, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Embiid, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Maxey. Both shots good from the stripe. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Now, here's Schroeder. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's so skilled from this area. Once Young gets it in a good spot, he's looking to score.
And Beverley kicks to Korkmaz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Bamba with the block. Guarded by Porter. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Toronto. Schroeder against Beverley. And it's Schroeder missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Young. Korkmaz, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
To the inside. And it's blocked. Schroeder against Beverley. Schroeder outside. Here's Koloko. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Dick. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. On the free throw, no good. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And it's Beverley missing.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Stolen by Beverley. And now the 76ers on the break. There's the dish to Green. Beverley against Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. He can't get that one. Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Beverly. Here's Green. Toronto grabs the miss. Goloko's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder up top, defended by Beverly. Schroeder outside. Poke loose. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Green against Anunoby. Off target at the rim. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
The Raptors shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Young finds Porter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They recover it. Schroeder against Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Myrtle's checked in. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. James Harden comes in for Green. Schroeder against Beverly. Looking to get it going. And it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Harden outside. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Kelly Oubre.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
3rd team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Dennis Schroeder.
First one falls for him.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. The 76ers also with a sub. Reedy's checked in for James Harden. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Beverly kicks to Bamba. Oubre outside. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Got a hand on it. Oubre with it. Pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Over Beverly. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, I tell you what, with each miss, you can just see the frustration building in him.
Schroeder against Beverly. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Toronto with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. It's good from long range.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
The 76ers shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Beverly against Schroeder. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Beverly against Schroeder. There's the pass to Porter. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Fires for three. Here's Pirtle. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
This is it to Harris. He dishes it to Reed. Pass to Bamba. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harris. And that one drops for
Harris that time just outworking the contact.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Achua. Now Anunoby. With the floater, he lays it in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Now here's Porter following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Back to Schroeder. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Here's Beverly. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You were in a rhythm from the opening stages of the game. What does it mean to have this kind of performance?
I'm happy. I'm happy we won. We played 4 quarters of great basketball. You got to be locked in. You got to have that mindset to where you're just in attack mode every play, and that's what I was in tonight.
You had them on your heels, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.